before I even get into this, I am not a news page. I'm the guy in the car, right? I'm driving. I see a car accident. The car is on fire, burning up. 15 kids are looking at the cars. It's a school bus. It's a school bus. And I'm just driving my car, and I'm the one who just looks over, right? I just look over at it. I go, damn, that is wild as fuck. Turn around, keep going, and then tell you guys the story. So if my facts ain't right, I missed the detail, I didn't get the full scope and the gravity of everything that was going on, it don't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's good. I say all that just to get into the intro. So today we have some fat, juicy drama with Addison Rae. She's an interesting case. You know, Addison gives off the whole, I'm nice, positivity, let's all just love each other. I never buy anybody like that. That's just me. I'm just like a negative person, I guess. Well, as you can see, I feel like most people were somewhere in the middle. You know, some people are a little more nice, a little less nice. But when you try to act like you're never negative, bro, I don't believe you. And then shit like this comes out and you get exposed, but not always being positive. And it's like, So first things first. It all starts with the Hype House, right? They wanted to bring in this new person, and I forgot her name, Darianka. This whole drama makes me feel like I'm like 10 years old. I just love talking about drama because it lets me talk about actual shit that matters, that can be applied. It's like school. The stuff you learn in school, pretty useless. But you can kind of apply the logic you learn outside of school and kind of move on. So the story starts with the Hype House, who's trying to add a new member named Darianka, I believe. If I got her name wrong, sue me. I don't give a f***. As I understand it, she was getting added. She was on the Instagram. They had added her. She was a new member. She had the merch on. Charlie followed her. You know, the goddess Charlie D'Amelio followed you. So you know you're part of the team now. Then, out of nowhere, it comes out that she was in some hacking drama. This is like when they're young. Like, this is the clip of the Kinsey girl talking about her getting hacked by Darianka. Like, they're like 12 years old. Like, are we canceling literal, like, 13-year-olds now? Like, like, we're canceling people who were, like, 13 when the thing happened. Like, yeah, I'm sure when you were 13, you hacked your friends' accounts or whatever, too. But I know you're wondering, how does this lead to Addison? Okay, so this gets leaked as soon as she joins the Hype House, which is, guys, by the way, see, this world is so cruel. It's so negative that as soon as something good happens to you, everyone is on your ass trying to get you the fuck out of there. If that doesn't speak to our society and how toxic we really are, like, this could have came out years ago, right? This could have been out a month ago, 2 weeks ago. But as soon as she's about to join the Hype House, the biggest opportunity of her life, they got her. Then more stuff comes out of her liking comments that were passive aggressively putting down Charlie to gas herself up. Like, you can see them right here, but she was liking comments that would say, like, Charlie and the rest of the girls are cool, but you're the best looking one. I know you're wondering still, how did it get to Addison? So from this, we then get from the top rope out of nowhere, here comes more leaks of Addison, who apparently liked the same kind of comments on her page back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean like November. Like, this wasn't like 18 months ago. Like, in November, she was liking comments that said she was better than Charlie. Like, she was already on that kind of wave. This is what happens when you try to be overly positive and fake this kind of energy, right? People try to put on these false facades on social media. Like, let's just all spread love. And then behind the scenes, you know they're doing the same shit as everybody else. I just hate the cap. I hate the cap in this game, because it sounds good, right? It sounds good to say you're always 100% positive and you push positivity, but in reality, y'all aren't just on this crazy different wave of like, bro, I don't even say nothing negative. Like, I know behind the scenes you might say like, dang, they being annoying as hell, or dang, their content is trash. Like, everyone does this, but Addison wanted to be different, and Addison tried to be this whole, I'm positive, and this is what happens. You get exposed. So then we get none other than Dixie D'Amelio, Addison's best friend on social media, at least, coming out talking about, I'll put it right here, but talking about jealousy, talking about Charlie's good, talking about she deserves better, talking about family over friends, no matter what, or family first always. Like, she's sending subs. Those are them Drake subs when you really know who it's about. Like, he ain't even trying to hide it. Like, family first. That's a weird tweet for a Friday at 5 p.m. I wonder what's going on. Oh, wait. You've learned now 2 lessons. Lesson number 1. There's a lot of haters in this world. That's the first lesson. That's the first lesson you got to understand. Lesson 2. Don't try to cap online. We know you're the same as us. Addison, we knew you were the same. And I'm still waiting for her to get exposed. This wasn't good enough. I need some big fat drama. Like, I'm not wishing for it. I kind of am. I'm not wishing for it, but it's just like, I don't believe you. Anyone who's over the age of like 15, I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe you. So then we get into the final phase, right? Her apology. As you can see, she tries apologizing. She does. And this is when I leave the Addison bandwagon, because I didn't really care about the comments. Like, who cares if I like a comment saying I'm better than my friends? Like, the comments weren't even dissing Charlie. The comments were like, they're great, but you're better. It's like, I can't like a comment saying that I'm better than you. They were comparing the looks of Addison, who was like 19, to Charlie, who's what, 15 at the time? Yeah, 15. So it's like, this isn't even a competition. Like it's like saying a senior looks better than a freshman. Like, this isn't even a competition. That's the weird part. That's the part that really should have been in people's heads. Like, you're 19 years old. Never in my mind would I think, I do look better than that 15-year-old. Like, that's weird. That's weird. Especially when looks are so delicate in that age range. But those comments weren't even that toxic. So I was on her side through all this, because it's like, who cares? Who gives a fuck? She actually had a mini drama before this where she was dancing to a song for an ad that was about like girls who have body dysmorphia or like starve themselves, something like that. And people came for her for that. Like, it was big on TikTok. And she came out immediately, took the ad down and everything. And I'm like, she has a good team behind her. They have this, I'm super positive, I just love you guys image down packed. Her strategy team is just next level. She gets ahead of this immediately before it can even really pop, and apologizes with this. And as I'm reading through it, I'm just, my anger is bubbling. My anger is bubbling. Because the one thing I hate more than any action in the world is blaming it on mental health. If you want to irk me, bro, do something terrible and then just blame it on mental health, bro. Oh my God, bro. The mental health cop-out is the hottest new wave. I swear to God, every single person in the whole fucking world is using this excuse nowadays. Especially online creators, bro. Online creators found out about mental health being like a cop-out that we can't talk about, and they're all abusing it, bro. They're all abusing it, and it's so crazy because you can't say anything. What are you gonna say to that? Oh, you were sad, so that makes it right? Or you depressed, so that makes it right? We can't. You can't come back from it, bro. You know when you're running in the house with the lights off, and then like the meme is like the lights come on and the monster can't get you, or like under your covers the monster can't get you. That is the mental health excuse. Exactly, bro. They'll do whatever they want, right? She can be annoying, she can be mean, she can be spiteful, she can do anything. And at the end of the day, just say, guys, my mental health was just in a really bad place, and I just didn't know what to do, and I didn't mean it, and I was in a really, like, bro, shut the up and just own it. And I feel like that wave is gonna get hotter as more people like get hip on it. But it's just because there's real cases, right? Like, there's real cases of people who like have like a manic episode or something where it's like their mental health was actually impaired, bro. And then you just use it because like you were angry or like you had a bad breakup, so your mental health was so bad you're gonna excuse your actions like that, bro. And this gets into a whole nother can of worms because everyone accepts it. Everyone's like, you know what? Darvianka, she's toxic and we can't have her. But Addison would never mean wrong. She would never do anything bad. She would never do anything to hurt somebody. What do you mean? You just saw it. You just saw it. What are you talking about? She just did. She liked comments. Addison could stab someone. She could stab someone and then the video would come out. She could literally have leaked messages saying, yeah, I stabbed him. And people will come out saying, Addison would never stab someone. She was the nicest girl you've ever seen in your life. You would never, like, bro. I don't know if it's pretty privilege or if it's some kind of like innocent privilege. Like if you just act super like child, like I don't know what it is, but I cannot explain the energy that she like the privilege she gets is just a different level of leniency, bro. People just are stupid, right? So they don't even see the double standard they enforce daily. I see drama and people's opinions on things that are literally symmetrical, right? It'll be the same thing, just parallel. And people literally have different opinions depending on who the person is. It doesn't really matter who's right because no one cares because everyone's too stupid to know who's even right. They can't even comprehend logical points. And then you just kind of get into shit like this. I'm getting sidetracked. This is so funny how easily you can just get it all snatched. You know what I mean? Like this Daryanka girl was on the way into like the biggest TikTok house, and now she's getting just slaughtered. Like she's getting dragged. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share it around. Yeah, peace. I saw the funniest comment, and it was like, I'm waiting for Dixie to talk about Addison, knowing she has no talent. Sis, talk to me when you do something. And I just found that so funny. It's like, bro, are we now separating like dancing from like standing still and kind of dancing? Like honestly, Dixie does the same as Addison. My fault. Is Addison really working hard, learning 2 dances a day? Is she really grinding? Is she really grinding it out? Is she really talented? My fault, my fault, my fault. In my book, Dixie and Addison the same exact thing. Just standing there on the camera looking pretty. If Addison wasn't Addison and looked like some regular schmegular chick, she wouldn't be where she's at. Her talent is like slightly above your average fucking middle school cheerleader. Come on, dog. Let's calm down when you use the word talent. Talent is thrown around way too loosely nowadays. Let's calm it down. Let's calm it down.